Hello, my name is Diana, and in today's lesson I will be talking about 8 sets of frequently confused words. There are many words in the English language that either sound just alike or have very similar meanings, or even both. There will be a quiz at the end of the lesson so that you can check your understanding. Let's get started. The first pair of words is advice and advise. Do you hear the difference in pronunciation between these two words? The difference is in the final consonant s and z. Advice is a noun, an uncountable noun, which refers to an opinion recommended or offered. For example, she applied to York University on the advice of a friend. Advise is a verb that means to give advice, to recommend. For example, we were strongly advised to stay at home because of viruses. Next pair is desert and dessert. There is a slight pronunciation difference here, and it's simply a matter of syllable stress. Desert, with only one S and with a stress on the first syllable, is a noun and refers to a large area of land covered with sand where there is no water or plant life. For example, we rode 3 miles across the Sahara Desert to the Berber camp. Dessert, with double S and with a stress on the second syllable, is also a noun and means sweet food that's eaten after a main part of a meal. For example, I love having cheesecake for dessert. Next pair of words is economic and economical. Economic is all about how money works and is connected to the economy of a particular country or region, related to trade, industry, and the management of money. For example, the president spoke mostly about the economic policy. Economical means not costing or spending much money. For example, light-emitting diode lights save about 80% more energy than conventional bulbs. Consequently, they are economical. So, if you want an adjective related to economy, economic is your word. But if you want a word to describe something that saves money, use economical. Number 4 is the pair of accept and accept, which sound similar, but their meanings are very different. Accept is a verb that refers to an action of agreeing to receive or to do something. For example, thanks for accepting my friend request. As for accept, with ex in the beginning, it's a preposition or conjunction meaning not including or excluding. For example, the shop is open every day except Sundays. Number 5 is the pair of words principle and principal, which both sound the same. Principal, spelled with AL, is a noun which means the head of a school. For example, for their achievements, the students were granted by our school principal. Principal, still with AL, can also be an adjective, and in this case it means main, the most important. For example, the principal aim of this lesson is to improve the students' understanding in easily confused words. Principal aim means the main aim. The word principle, spelled with LE at the end of the word, is a noun that means a theory or rule, or a moral rule. For example, I never cheat on exams because it goes against my principles. Next pair is assent and assent. These two words not only sound alike, but their spellings are also one letter apart. Despite these similarities, ascent and ascent are worlds apart in terms of their meanings and usage. Let's take a closer look. Ascent is a noun which describes the action of climbing up, either physically or in a social status. For example, an experienced cyclist was not intimidated by steep ascent. Ascent with double S in the middle, on the other hand, refers to an agreement or approval of a plan or suggestion, and it can be a noun or a verb. For example, he gave his assent for the project to move ahead. Next pair is conscious and conscience. Although these two words indicate the mind, they have distinct usage. Conscious is an adjective and refers to an awareness of one's own existence, sensation, thought, surroundings, and etc. In most general terms, it means being awake and aware. For example, she was badly hurt, but still conscious. Conscience is a noun and means person's inner sense of right and wrong. For example, your conscience makes you feel guilty when you do bad things.
Conscience is bothering me.
Your conscience? Lisa, don't let that pushy little weenie tell you what to do.
Look here, you impudent young pup. It wouldn't hurt you to take orders from your grasshopper, your conscience, if you have one.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
And today's final pair of words is award and reward. An award is a prize given to somebody for accomplishing something rare. Awards can come in any form like medal, trophy, certificate, and are usually publicly presented. For example, these students were awarded medals in front of a huge audience. Reward, on the other hand, is also recognition, but it's kind of acknowledgement given to somebody for his or her efforts. For example, you will be rewarded with a kiss for your good behavior. Now, as promised, it's time for the quiz. Think about your answers and check. Happy learning!